Well, The Long Walk is a haunting dystopian novel released in 1979 by author Stephen King. Under his pen name at the time, Richard Bachman, it was one of the core stories in the books.
Yeah, and it tells the story of the U.S. under a totalitarian regime that follows the contestants of an annual walking contest where only one will win and the rest will die along the way. Now The Long Walk has been made into a movie that opens today, and joining us this morning is one of the stars, Judy Greer. She plays a mom forced to watch her son embark on a march with a 99% chance of death. Judy, welcome to ARC Seattle on this Friday morning.
Yeah, hi, welcome. Nice to talk to you. I was laughing at your introduction.
Well, because it sounds absolutely wild. I mean, the brain of Stephen King just is...
No, I mean, everything you're saying is true. I'm like, oh, God.
So did you know much about this novel or King's work in general before joining the cast?
King, yes, huge Stephen King fan. Did not know about this novel. I hurried up and ordered it. I read the script first. I read the novel second, and then I met with Francis Lawrence, our director, and I was so moved by the story. I was moved by the screenplay, too, and then meeting Francis was, I mean, I'll be honest, I really wanted to work with him for years, so that was a no-brainer for me.
Now finally got the chance. Describe more about your character in this film and how she relates to her son, who apparently is number 48 in this contest.
Yeah, the numbers are sort of given at random, and so one boy from every state gets chosen to be in this contest in this sort of dystopian society, and he is one of the kids who signs up, and he gets chosen, and it is really, really hard for me to let him go and do this for obvious reasons.
Okay, I feel like I'd be at the edge of my seat watching this. I gotta watch it. Okay, who else will viewers recognize in the movie?
Well, Mark Hamill, he plays sort of the evil villain in the movie. He's incredible. We have Cooper Hoffman, who is the star of Licorice Pizza. He plays my son. He's Ray Garrity, and he is the one that I'm saying goodbye to. David Johnson, he's incredible. Charlie Plummer. There's definitely a lot of recognizable actors in this film, but what I find to be so beautiful, and I've seen it twice now, is that all of the faces that you recognize kind of they all fade away, and you're just watching this story about these boys who are really walking for their life. And I think that's what's so beautiful about this movie, is that you're not really watching a movie star necessarily. You're watching these actual characters, and you really fall in love for them and find compassion for them.
And very beautifully shot, too, it looks like, just in the images that were playing from the trailer.
Yeah. We were in Winnipeg last summer, which was really, really beautiful.
And as we're sort of describing, Judy, you know, this is kind of a dark story, leaves you on the edge of your seat sort of thing. What do you hope that movie watchers take away from seeing this on the screen?
You know, it's interesting. It's a dark story. Yes, it's horrific, and it's really hard to watch at times. But when I saw it the first time, I was weeping because I felt so much love and so much hope. And there's so many beautiful lines that J.T. Molnar, the screenwriter, kept about finding love, finding the beauty in the horror, and finding like connection throughout our sort of walk of life that we're all doing and taking part of, like connecting with other humans. Without that, we really have nothing.
Good message. And Judy, you know, you're known for playing a range of characters, many as the welcome lighter presence in a film. We were just talking about your role in 13 going on 30, so this is obviously very darker. Do you have a preference as an actor?
No, I don't really mind. I have fun no matter what role I'm playing, and I'm just always looking to be inspired by people now at this stage in my career. I can kind of choose the people that I really want to be around, and I'm happy to make people laugh. I'm happy to make people cry. I need myself to be inspired by story, by director, by other actors, and so that's what I look for.
I love that. What a treat it's been to talk with you this morning, Judy. Thank you so much. Congrats on the film. Looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited about this one.
Congratulations. Have a great weekend.
You too. Take care. Thanks for having me.